So, good morning everyone. Today we are going to start the Vedanta Darshanam. This is the Vedanta Darshana is one of the very prominent Darshana under Saddarshana, the sixth orthodox philosophy, Indian school of philosophy. And this is the parallel part or the fulfillment part of the which philosophy? Purva Mīmāṃsā or Mīmāṃsā Darshana. Vedanta Darshanam also known as different name. One called as the, I will write in English only, then Valada will understand. Uttara Mīmāṃsā. Just forget this. Another name of Vedanta Darshan. Uttara Mīmāṃsā. Second is you just write this name. Exam may ask this kind of questions. Net exam and some other exam also. Your semester exam also. One more questions. Uttara Mīmāṃsā, Shankara Mīmāṃsā or Brahma Mīmāṃsā. I think it's very visible to everyone. Okay.
Yes, sir, it's visible.
Yeah.
Written down.
So these are the so many.
স্যার
Yeah.
আপনি যখন নোটসটা দেবেন না তখন এটাই দেবেন, হ্যাঁ, মানে আপনি যেটার মধ্যে লিখছেন সেইটাই দেবেন,
সেইটা
কারণ আমার এখন লেখার পজিশনে নেই আমি।
হয়ে গেল না এখন ক্লাস চলে তো নোট করে দিবে ফটাফট করে ক্লাস চলে।
আচ্ছা, ঠিক
পেন পেপার নিয়ে তো বসে থাকতে হবে তোমাদের না, তোমরা
না স্যার, আমি এখন ওই পজিশনে নেই।
ভয়ঙ্কর অবস্থা। রান্না করতে করছো নাকি?
ওই রকমই স্যার।
ওই বাপ, দেখো লেভেল অফ ডেডিকেশনস, ইজ ইকুয়াল লেভেল অফ ডেডিকেশনস, মানে দর্শক
স্ক্রিনশট তুলে নাও সৌমিদি, স্ক্রিনশট তুলে নাও।
হ্যাঁ, স্ক্রিনশটও রাখতে হবে অবশ্যই। আমি চেষ্টা করব পাঠানোর, স্ক্রিনশটও রেখে দিতে পারবো একটা দুটো, ঠিক আছে? সো দিস দর্শন অলসো নোন অ্যাজ উত্তর মীমাংসা, শঙ্কর মীমাংসা আর ব্রহ্ম মীমাংসা। This is the part of last part of Veda. Last part. Vedas classified into four. We discussed already. That is Samhita, Brahman. Again, I am not going to write. You know that. Introductory part of Veda, Upanishad. We already seen all this. Samhita, Brahman, Aranyak, and Upanishad. If the word use Upanishad, that also stands this only, Vedanta. Okay. If you go for the Vedanta Shara, one of the prominent text, Vedanta Shara. Vedanta Sharaha. Sara means the gist. Valada. Vedanta Sharaha. Sara means the gist of Vedanta. The writer is Sadananda Swami. Sadananda Yogindra also someone use. Sadananda, you just write. He is the author of this book. Net exam 2 years back, this question asked. The author of Vedanta Shara. Answer is Sadananda. Sadananda Yogindra, that is the full name. Sadananda is enough. Vedanta Sara. So this is one of the common and approachable book, easy book to enter the Vedanta Darshana. So in his book he written first line, Vedanta Nama Upanishad Pramanam. Upanishad Pramanam. What do you mean by Vedanta? Vedanta name is proof of Upanishad. What is the proof of Upanishad? The Shruti Praman. Shruti is the proof. Another name of Veda called the Shruti. When Veda rewritten, like Upanishad, not Upanishad, at the beginning, Samhita, Brahman and Aranyak. These three call as the which part of Veda? What is called?
Karma Kanda.
Karma Kanda. Remaining part, Upanishad call as Jnana Kanda.
Jnana Kanda.
You forgot also. It means Anabhyasa Visham Vidya. If we do not practice anything class, Shravanam done, Mananam done, Nidhyasanam not done. So you are forgetting. So the first three part, Bhalat, are you able to follow me?
Sir, Karma Kadya and the rest was
Yes, Karma Kanda.
Jnana Kanda.
Yes, Veda is classified into four. We discussed already in first class during this philosophy. One is Samhita. Samhita means when the mantras are put together. Mantranam sannidhi samhita ittuchyate. When the mantras, so many mantras are put together, that is called as the Samhita. Different kind of mantras are there. Yeah, you have seen it. Different kind of sacrifices will be there. In the sacrifices, there will be some chanting will be there. Mantras, hymns will be there. So those things are collected in a particular point. That is called as the Samhita. First point. Second called as the Brahman. Brahman means
So Brahman, Aranyakas, right? And
those things,
Upanishad. But then where is this Karnakadya?
Which one are you asking?
Karnakadya, you just wrote it.
First three. Samhita, Brahman, Aranyak. These three called as the Karma Kanda. Karma means action based. Different kind of sacrifices. How to do these sacrifices? What are the procedures? What are the essential things should be there? Who will be the priest, Yajaman? Who will be the organizer? So all these things will be there under this first.
So first three are Karmakadya, and then the rest is Upanishad.
Is all about the knowledge of self. Who am I? Aham Koshmi. Who am I? That knowledge. You are that only. So that knowledge called as the Upanishadic part. This four, I think you know very good. So this part is called. So what is telling? Upanishad Pramanam. The Pramana of Upanishad, that is called as Vedanta. See, Upanishad means Sankara Upanishad is quite famous. Madhvacharya also written commentary on Upanishad. Upanishad is the part of Veda. Remember, it's not written by anyone. Veda is no other author. Right? There is no author for Veda. That's why we call as the Apaurasheya Vedaha. Who said this line? Sayana Acharya. Very important line. Remember. Apaurasheya. Apaurasheya Vedaha. By Sayana Acharya. Sayana Acharya. He is the person who said like Veda is not written by anyone. He is the first Vyakyakar, commentator on Veda. See, that kind of great philosophy, great scriptures we have, but we don't know who is the author for that. If you publish a paper, you will be putting your name and you will be putting your email ID, so that conference address, so that the journal editor should contact you and should take your name. So those things are there, but those times there is no. That's why I see most of the older scriptures we can't find out who is the author and what is the time, because they are not running behind the name and fame. They used to see the problem, they used to write their feelings, they used to write. Nowadays we need name, fame, money, so many things we need. So we are coding even a single point so that public can find out me. So those things are there. So Veda called as the Apaurasheya. There is no Purusha. Purusha means don't think as male or female. Purusha means there is no writer. Yoga Sutra there also, where Sankhya also what use Purusha. That also Purusha don't think it's a male only. It's beyond the linga, beyond the gender. No Purusha, no Mahila. That concept. So Apaurasheya Vedaha. There is no writer, no male, no female, no writer for that. Who said? Sayana Acharya. Very good point, you should remember. I am doubt here. Sayana Acharya, this will be the spelling. Sayana Acharya, mostly. Madhanna. Keep in mind. This will be the spelling. Sayana Acharya. Okay. So when Veda written, means when the Veda come from the mouth of the Brahmaji. See, from mouth of the, that's why we say the Veda is come out from the mouth of the Brahmaji, and all the mantras start with two words in Veda. If you see the Veda, all mantras start with two words. One will be Omkara, another is Atha. That's why one line goes Omkara, Atha Shabda, Mangala, Pura, Sucha, Brahma, Srishti, Shishto, Purasaram. This is the line. Omkara and Atha Shabda. If you go any text, which is auspicious book, mainly these two words come out from the mouth of the Brahmaji. Brahma means Chaturmukha Brahma. Chaturmukha Brahma. Here one Chaturmukha means four mukha, you know. Chaturmukha will be there. Chaturmukha.
Sir.
Chaturmukha Brahma. Chaturmukha means four directional. The Brahma which is supreme, I am not talking about that. Chaturmukha, four facet. Yes, Valada, you are asking something.
Sir, Omkara is Om, but
Om,
then
Om,
what
Om,
was the
Om and
what
Atha.
was the
Next-
second one?
Next one is Atha.
Atha.
If you read your Yoga Sutra first line, first sutra start with Atha Yoganushāsanam. Atha means depends. Text to text the meanings differs. But Atha is the Mangala Shabda. Mangala means auspicious. Omkara also auspicious. Any Upanishadic mantra, any Vedic mantra start with these two. Because this is the first two words come out from the mouth of Brahma. And Brahma is the writer of, we say writer not, but the mouth of Brahma that Veda comes. No writer actually. So Omkara Atha Shabdaha Mangala Suchaka Brahmana Mukha Purasharam. Omkara and Atha Shabda come out from the mouth of Brahmaji. So that's why these two are very much important. And when the Veda was coming, it was not mature. So many karmas explained there. You have to do this, that sacrifice, Ashwametha Yaga. You need to do Yatishtama Yaga, Sarga Kama. If you desire the heaven, you do this sacrifice, you will get. If you want to become king of this universe, you will do these things, you will get. So all these things come under Karma Kanda, the first three. Samhita, Brahmana and Aranyak, all those part. And the last one is the mature part of Veda. That's why I call as the Vedanta. Vedasya Anta. The last part of Veda means the mature part of Veda. When Veda got mature, now your age is, if the small baby is there, he will be 10, 12 means he not mature or she not mature. She will be doing and this thing. When she crosses 25 to 30, that range maturity develops. She or he will be able to understand the reality. That enjoyment is not the ultimate one. There are so many things others also there. So the Veda, when they develop, continuously maturity gain, and it's become the Vedanta. That karma itself not the enough. You have to go beyond the karma. If you do good karma, you will go to heaven. But again, up to that, karma present with you, that phala is there. Phala means that fruits is there. You will be enjoying that sarga, that heaven. At the end of that, again you need to come back to this world. Again, if you come this world, again the dukkhas, sorrows, miseries, struggle, everything will be there. So it's not the permanent solution. Like the recharge. If you have the recharge in your mobile, you can talk. You can run your YouTube, Facebook, anything. Recharge gone means nothing will happen. So this fruits as the recharge. Mobile recharge means you are going to heaven, enjoying the things, good or bad, depends on your work. If you did good work, going to heaven. If you did bad work, you will come to the hell. This is the philosophy. And at the end of this, your fruits, you will come back to this, again this loka, this universe. Again you will be in the bandhana, in the cycle, life and death cycle. But there is no solutions. So Veda got developed and mature, and they came at the end, they told that is not the aim. The aim is Atma Jnanam, self-knowledge. Who am I? If you are able to understand that, you will go beyond this Sarga Loka, beyond the heaven. Heaven is not permanent as per the Vedanta. But if you go for the Mīmāṃsā darshan, they tells heaven is the permanent. Remember, there is a slight gap between these two. Vedanta says, Vedantis, they says heaven is not permanent, Brahma only permanent. Brahman. And the Dharma Shastra, Mīmāṃsā darshan, they says heaven is the permanent one. So you should do everything to acquire that, to get that, to attain that. So this three part, Samhita, Brahman, Aranyak, they call as Karmakanda as well as the Mīmāṃsā darshan. Are you getting my point? This three part, Samhita, Brahman and Aranyak, these three call as the Mīmāṃsā darshan. Our name also Mīmāṃsā are there. I will be talking in next class regarding the Mīmāṃsā. And the last part called as the Upanishadic part, that is called as no reply. What happened? Ananya, are you getting my voice? Valada?
Sir, Jnanakanda.
Because silent means what happened? I thought someone left or something happened. Be active in the class.
No, sir.
Okay.
আমার আজকে স্যার একটু নেটওয়ার্কের প্রবলেম হচ্ছে খুব।
Okay, no problem, no problem. বাকিরা একটু থাকবে, অ্যাক্টিভ থাকতে হবে, বি অ্যাক্টিভ, ভালো দা। So this is called as the Vedanta, Jnana Kanda. This is all about the knowledge, and the previous one all about the actions, karmas. Do this action, that action, this thing, that things, and the ultimate aim of Mīmāṃsā is heaven. Remember, heaven, heaven, and the Vedanta ultimate aim is liberation, moksha, mukti, apavarga, everything. Okay, Mīmāṃsā, they explain this heaven itself mukti for them. They also accept mukti, liberation, but attainment of sarga itself. So we'll be talking in detail in that. So you understood the gap between the Mīmāṃsā and Vedanta. And Vedanta is the proof of Upanishad. Okay, that's why what you use here, Vedanta Nama Upanishad Pramana. The proof of Upanishad called as Vedanta. Shruti Pramanam. Now what is the proof in Upanishad? The Shruti. Shruti means the, what do you call, audible things. Before Veda was not written in a script. You need to by heart and you need to remember it. Why the story was, means why it was the style? Anyone can guess? Why no writing script? Whether that time there is no educated person to write? What is the science behind that?
Spoken knowledge. Sorry.
But what is the need of spoken? If you spoken and if you write, you will remember a long time if you write.
না স্যার, ওই সংস্কৃত ওয়ার্ড দিয়ে যেহেতু মন্ত্রগুলো হতো, তাহলে
Okay.
আমাদের ইনটুইটিভ যে ফিচার্সটা আছে ওটা নাকি খুব ভালো, মানে কি বলবো, অ্যাক্টিভ হয়। দ্যাটস ওয়াই ওরা শুনে শুনেই।
Okay, see, given one good point that if you remember, unless you, if you, I mean, you chant, if you practice by orally, so their overall development will be there. Your mouth quality, voice quality, as well as full physiological, not only psychological, physiological changes will be there. That's why if you go to some foreign country, Japan, German mainly, based on German countries. So German, there are so many schools, college, they early morning chant the Vedic mantras. Maybe Gayatri mantra, or maybe any tapas mantra, maybe Prasthānatrayī mantra, whatever the mantra is, Vedic mantras they will recite. So in child age, child means when you are in the primary, 1 to 4th, 5th standard. So your overall development will be there, how to pronounce each language. That is one of the point. Second point, what I should say, like those time what happened, development of like writing on the paper was not there. That time you should write in the palm leaves, and the cutting of palm leaves, all these things was against of the nature. Everywhere that time forest was there, not like this city. Now you can't see Calcutta. Now that at present Calcutta, it was some forest long back. Salt Lake, it was forest. So that time the cutting of the land, all the trees, it was an illegal issue. Everyone used to praise, or everyone used to do puja to those things, trees and all. And they don't want to cut all this because those are the source of their food, resource for their food. So they don't want to cut all these things. So they are just by hurting and all. So that's why I see nowadays what happened, we are forgetting our the what do you call memory power. 30 years back or 15 years back, you used to by heart more than 6-7 numbers, mobile numbers. Right now you cannot tell more than 2 mobile numbers. Your number you may be by hearted, or maybe your near persons. Other you don't know the number because it is saved already in mobile. Same thing happened with our class also. PPT is given, so no need to listen, no need to practice.
স্যার আপনার পিপিটি গুলো না এখন আর দেখা যাচ্ছে না, একটা প্রবলেম হচ্ছে।
এখন দেখা যাচ্ছে নি?
হ্যাঁ, মানে আপনি যে সংস্কৃত প্রথম থেকে দিয়েছিলেন না, ওগুলো আর ওপেন হচ্ছে না।
সে কি?
হ্যাঁ,
এটা কি সবার সাথে হচ্ছে?
সবার সাথেই হচ্ছে। আমাকে সবাই বললো, এই সংঘমিত্রা আগের দিন বলছিল।
হ্যাঁ স্যার, ওগুলো সৌমি পাঠানোর পরে অনেকদিন বাদে দেখলাম তো এগুলো খুলছিল না।
এইবার আমিও এখন দেখছি, ও বলার পরে আমি দেখছি, দেখার পরে দেখছি কি হ্যাঁ সত্যি তাই হচ্ছে না। মনে হয় কোনো টেকনিক্যাল ইস্যু হয়েছে নাকি কি জানি। আপনার ফোন থেকে হয়তো, হ্যাঁ হ্যাঁ, আপনি আরেকবার তাহলে পাঠিয়ে দেবেন। ঠিক আছে স্যার।
Till now it's clear, huh? Now we have not started the topic. This is your background. Yes. Any question till here to understand the background of this philosophy?
স্যার আথার মিনিংটা অসপিশিয়াস ছিল না?
Yes, author stands for auspicious. It differs subject to subject. Subject to subject. If you go to Yoga Sutra, Atha stands for Atha Shabdayam Adhikara. Adhikara. Atha Shabda stands for Adhikara. Okay. If you go to Atha Yoganushāsanam, Atha, there Atha stands for Adhikara. If you go to this subject, Vedanta, they tells Atha iti Arambharthi, Arambha, starting. Atha to Brahma Jigyāsa. There Atha stand for the what you call as starting, Arambha.
স্যার আমি এক জায়গায় পড়েছিলাম আর্থ শব্দ মানে হচ্ছে ধরুন কোনো একটা মানে অসপিসিয়াস কোনো মানে মন্ত্র বা কিছুর আগে ওটা স্টার্টিং এর জন্য অর্থটা নাকি খুব মঙ্গল মানে সূচক একটা ওয়ার্ড।
So general meaning is auspicious, Mangal, general. But subject wise differs person to person, subject wise. Again, if you go to the Vyakaran Shastra, they tells Atha Shabdanusasanam. Their Atha meaning gets changed again. But the overall meaning, the common meaning Atha is Mangal, auspicious. Omkara also auspicious. Because these two words come out from the mouth of Brahmaji. Generally, if they ask questions, the Atha stands for what? General question, not specified according to this darshan, according to this. No. So only if they ask what is the meaning of Atha, then or Omkara, your answer is auspicious. If they ask based on some philosophy, according to yoga philosophy, what do you mean by Atha? Then the what meaning will get changed. Clear is it? We'll be talking later on. Yoga Sutra is not there in your topic. You can see it some other time.
Okay, sir.
So,
Yeah.
this difference between Vedanta and Mīmāṃsā, right?
Yeah.
Mīmāṃsā is more about rituals.
Rituals.
It is working with karma only,
karma,
right?
actions.
Okay. So it is.
It is deals with our
It was developed later. It was developed later.
Developed later, you can't say, but it's what you call maturity comes. Maturity means the knowledge got higher state. Developed together only, everything. But the higher state of knowledge, the real knowledge. If you take the Vedas, 4 parts, Samhita, Brahmana, Aranya and Upanishad, we cannot say Samhita came first. First means 1 month before, 2 months later, that we cannot see. It was together only, everything was together only. But the development part was, knowledge part was little higher in this part. So you say the Vedanta is called last part of Veda. Last part you cannot cut. If it is Veda is 30 pages, you cannot cut the 25 pages connected to the Mīmāṃsā and last part is Upanishad or Vedanta. No, not that sense. The maturity of the Veda, in that sense I am talking. Maturity. Because development till now we don't know. We say 5,000 years back, 4,500 years back, that we are saying. So actually the scripts, the manuscripts still not available. Okay. So few places we got. So your answer is there. Like Vedanta is the last part of Veda. That's what Vedasya Anta. Anta means not the literally last. Literally means the maturity level if you go. Initially maturity and at the end maturity. In that talking, I'm talking about that part.
It's like a higher point.
Higher portion. Because they accept like the heaven is not the ultimate. Beyond the heaven something is there. Higher state. Vedanta darshan. So one more name also you can write here. Another name of this darshan, I just remember. Saririka Mīmāṃsā. Another name. Saririka Mīmāṃsā. These 4 names are connected to Vedanta only. Wherever you see the questions, you should tick here. Vedanta darshan. Now generally we know there are commonly few darshanas are there. Few Vedanta darshanas are there. One will be, if I write Advaita. One is Dvaita. One is Visishta Advaita. Are you able to read?
Yes, sir.
This is AA, Shuddha Advaita. And so many goes. but these four are quite famous. Advaita, Dvaita, Visishta Advaita, Shuddha Advaita, again comes Dvaita, Advaita, Dvaita, Advaita. I think at this point I little bit discuss in the first class of philosophy, development phase. The second stage, third stage, in that range. I think I discussed this part. Advaita philosophy founder we know, Shankaracharya. Dvaita, who is the founder of Dvaita philosophy? Madhvacharya. Visishta Advaita, visible, huh? Ramanujacharya. Shuddha Advaita, Vallabhacharya. So these are the names you should keep in mind. Are you able to see my screen? Voice, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Chalo. So these are the four main. There are
Yes,
six.
sir.
Yeah, these are the four main of Vedanta philosophy. We are going to see the Vedanta darshan based on the one textbook that's called as the Vedanta Sara. Vedanta Sara. By writer is Sadananda Yogendra. So this book I am going to read. I am going to show. You can refer this book also for your the Vedanta philosophy purpose. One of the authentic book. Okay. So all this Vedanta will be covered under this. Neither Dvaita, neither Advaita, all. Advaita means only one, Valada. Dvaita means duality. Visishta Advaita means special one. And Shuddha means purely. Different names are there.
So, sir, purely meaning there's like no dualism of nature?
Which one? Shuddha Advaita.
Yes.
Fourth one, yeah. Shuddha means it's very much pure. Advaita means no. See, Sandhi will be there here. Shuddha Advaita. Advaita means only one. There is no duality, only one. Shuddha means which is pure. You understand, for example, you understand there is a, what do you call, what do I say, water pipe or the snake. Last class I discussed. If you perceive as the snake only, by mistaken, snake only, whether it's going to become snake? No. It's water pipe only. So it's pure only. Due to your imbalance, due to your ignorance, you are thinking as snake. So it's Shuddha
So,
only. Shuddha,
Bhakti Yoga is connected to it, right?
No. Bhakti Yoga is something different that also developed by later stage. That is not the actual part of Vedanta. That is some other part. Bhakti Yoga is not directly connected to this. I am not touching the yoga part. Remember, I am not touching yoga. Yoga class will discuss some other time. Bhakti also one kind of philosophy only, darshana only, but it won't come under 9 darshan. We are talking about the 6 orthodox and 3 heterodox. There Bhakti won't come. But Bhakti means other word called as the respect, Shraddha. Without respect, without Shraddha, you cannot do anything. Like you have fully dedicated towards any work. Fully respect. The divine quality must be there. That's why in Bhagavad Gita, they word 4th chapter, they word use Shraddhavan labhate jnanam tat param sanyata indriya. Shraddha, if you have the devotion, then only you can get the knowledge. Without that, you won't get. And the Indriya Sanyam, those who have the control over the senses, they are better than Shraddha. If you have Shraddha, you will get knowledge, no doubt. But if your Indriya senses are controlled, you are the more qualified than Shraddhavan. So Gita entails, Gita 4th chapter, its line goes. So what I am talking here, the Bhakti is not directly connected to this 9 philosophy. But indirectly they are connected. Like you should obey the gurus, you should sacrifice this thing, that things. It's one or other way directly Bhakti only. But Bhakti Shastra is something different. I think in your 3rd sem there is a book called as Bhakti Sutra. Last class I have taken for them, second students. Narada Bhakti Sutra. Isn't it? Have you seen your syllabus? Varada? Not seen, huh?
No, sir. I mean, seen, but
second
do
year
not remember.
Yeah, it's
নারদা ভক্তি সেকেন্ড ইয়ারে
Narada
আছে।
Bhakti Sutra, there is a textbook. Will be if we'll discuss sometimes in that. So that is not directly part of this 9 philosophy. No. If you go to the schools of yoga, different schools will come. Raja Yoga, Hatha Yoga, Bhakti Yoga, Mantra Yoga, Kundalini Yoga. The Bhakti Yoga is among them. Different schools. There are 7 schools are there. Different schools. Okay. So there it comes Bhakti Yoga. Bhakti Yoga is not directly part of this Indian philosophy. Okay, but indirectly Bhakti is there everywhere. You are doing reading some books, reading some Bhagavad Gita, Upanishad. Without Bhakti you cannot do. But directly it not applies the word Bhakti. The characteristics of a divine practitioner, the characteristics of a divine God, those things not explained. Those things you will get in Bhakti Shastra, that is Narada Bhakti Sutra or the Sandilya Bhakti Sutra. Okay, so the Bhakti Sutra are 2, Narada Bhakti Sutra as well as Sandilya. But in your syllabus there is Narada only. So you should talk there next time. So it's not connected to Bhakti literature. Varada, clear? Huh?
Sorry, also one more question.
Yeah.
So some of these Vedantas, they are also connected to certain philosophies on the avatars of gods, right? Like this Shuddhadvaita, is it connected to Krishna somehow?
No. Dvaita, Advaita concept not related to the Krishna, Rama, Lakshmi, Saraswati, Durga, no. Yes. So now we are going to touch all these topics. 9 topics are there as per Vedanta Darshanam. Okay. Everyone is okay? Huh? We are going to start. First is Artha. Remember, take a screenshot of this. Take a screenshot of this and we'll be touching each point. Hope it's done.
Taken, sir.
Yeah. Now we are going to see the first, the meaning, Artha. What do you mean by?
Sir, एक मिनट एक बार आगे स्क्रीन पे एक बार स्क्रीनशॉट
Sangnamitra. Okay.
I'm sending this on the group so that
Yeah.
everybody has it.
Yes, sir, done. Thank you.
কি হলো বলছে যে ছেড়ে দে মা কেঁদে মাছি। Now I'm going to see the meaning. What do you mean by Vedanta? I already said. The Vedasya Antima Bhagaha. The last part of Veda. Vedasya Antima Bhaga means the last part. Last part of Veda. Last part means not the exactly last part. The knowledge base I am talking. See, a baby born, his knowledge is very less. A mature guy, his knowledge is high. Here understanding is very high. When the understanding concept comes, this is all about the Vedanta. Okay, so this is called the last part of Veda. 1. Second, the Atma Brahma Varnanam, the explanation about the Atman and Brahman. Explanation on those 2 things. That also meaning of Vedanta. And the Vedanta known as the Upanishad Pramanam, the proof of Upanishad. Proof or evidence of Upanishad. Proof or evidence of Upanishad. Can I take just 2 minutes breaks? I will